Hello and welcome everybody back again with Reverse Spring Duos. This is the bracket reset after God I Hate Derankers won 8-5 yesterday. A very exciting match with plenty of pop-ups on both sides, but ultimately the la combo did win 8-5, so forcing a bracket reset. Now played on Monday. It appears I will be solo casting, so that's gonna be awesome. They've chosen an Akali war map. It's so doomed. Yeah, not much else to say. Apparently Kurumi is not worm at all, so yeah, they're playing a worm up still. Seems like no one will be joining Rizoa for this epic warm-up. I guess we'll just have to 1v2. Never mind, he broke. Yeah, not much to say about this warm-up. Everyone's breaking because this map is not very easy, and Kurumi's also playing hard rock, so he's breaking even more. Yeah, so far everyone breaking. Maybe it's the highest score. What a player, what a gamer. 96%. Almost like he plays this very often, Sofama. Damn, both David and Rizora hit all of that. Never mind, David digs right after that. Very cool. Love mentioning players' names and then they break. It makes me feel so powerful.
Power of a commentator curse. Every time.
It does not stop being entertaining. And that's the warm-up from Godai derankers. I do not know if also wahre oomfies would like a warm-up, but it seems like it's not gonna be the case, as we're also asking them to roll.
Alright, it doesn't look like...
Yeah, first victim. So with a powerful yet mid 56 roll. Who beats the roll from Kurumi, who rolls a low 40. Once again, it's gonna be also wahre oomfies with the second ban and first pick of the match, just like yesterday. Feels like a deja vu. Oh my goodness, the entire world has been pinged.
That's good.
So for those who were not here for the ping, this is the Grand Finals bracket reset of Revo's Spring Duos. It's me, Manti, solo casting once again.
Best caster, let's go.
Let's go. And we've just gone through the one warm-up. And now we're into the bans, and it looks like it's gonna be a repeat from yesterday, with first ban from Godai derankers, and they immediately banned DT1, which was also banned yesterday. Same ban from also wahre oomfies as well, going for the DT5. So far no changes. We'll see if the second set of bans has any changes from the the results from yesterday, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it stays the same. I see anything besides a Noma 3 here being banned. There we go, there is a Noma 3 ban. The speed / stamina is just gone. They don't want they don't want to have anything to do with that. Understandably so, with Amastatic and Nightly Wind yesterday deciding they were just gonna own on every left-hand pick, so it's a lot of sense. Where to go With the same as yesterday, yep, there is the Hard Rock 1 ban from also wahre oomfies. So neither team opting to switch up any bans whatsoever. But will we repeat from the result from yesterday as well? I hope not. I want to see the tiebreaker. Yeah, I would like to see if there's any change-ups in the picking now, actually. Some of the picks yesterday were more than a little bit close. Throwback to edamame, which I think it was a 754 point difference. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be picked second once again by wahre oomfies. DT4, the first pick once again. First pick yesterday, first pick today. It's gonna be Candyland. The funny tech map in DT. 10.3 as well, plenty of 240 bursts. It's rough. It's very hard. And I'm gonna be expecting to see the same rosters as yesterday, so Nightly Wind and Anesthetic. purely based off of Ak. Low, I say that, Anesthetic does drop. That's the first drop in the match so far. Followed right afterwards by David, so it's Karumi against Nightly Wind right now. Super good Ak on the side of Nightly Wind. Karumi lagging a bit behind, but as long as he holds the combo, it really isn't that big of an issue, at least yet. Score difference still at 50k, so definitely nothing, not out of the woods just yet. Although David does help also oomfies here with another break halfway through the map. The map will only start to pick up more after this part. UFC still in the match right now. That's pretty impressive. Oh, Nightly Wind breaks on that, but Karumi also, Anesthetic also dropping, so it's actually only Karumi, and he does hit all of that section. What's going on? Wait a minute here. Oh, he breaks right at the end of that, and that might just be it. Simply because of Ak now, Karumi only had combo going for him, especially with David struggling a lot in this ending, dropping down to 87. But now that Karumi drops his combo, the Ak on the side of Ozubar and oomfies is just so much better that there's no combo to kind of offset that on the side of God I Hate derankers. So this is a free point here for Ozubar and oomfies alone, as they don't stop playing. And yeah, we can see why David was not very excited to play this map. He was definitely not comfortable with this map. And wow, my prediction somewhat correct. Karumi kind of did pop. Nightly Wind had even better Ak, but had higher score. And Anesthetic had a higher score and much better Ak actually compared to yesterday. So overall actual improvement from Ozubar and oomfies, and I guess a little bit better from the side of actually a little bit worse from the side of God I Hate derankers, but solely because Karumi decided to kind of pop. But unfortunately, it was not enough to match Nightly Wind, which is really, really strong Ak. And Anesthetic also giving him really good support there. Actually, even better Ak than Nightly Wind this time around. Unfortunately, combo a little bit lacking compared to Nightly Wind. Still a relatively comfortable win here for Ozubar and oomfies. Definitely was in their favor for most of the map, and they did definitely look like the more comfortable team. And I mean, it explains why, you know, you'd pick this as a first pick. But are we gonna go down the same route as last time, where God I Hate derankers is just gonna go with no mod 2? The impossible snow note A map. Oh no, it's actually minus 45. My bad. Just gives so hard snow note vibes. So far, God I Hate derankers definitely taking their time for their first pick here. Maybe still sorting out stuff with Arco and potentially even Kirito. I don't know. Maybe somehow he's got another match on a Monday as well.
Oh, imagine.
But yeah, that would be definitely funny. But if we do see the first change in terms of picks and bans, we're gonna see Hard Rock 6 being first picked here instead of God I Hate derankers. So the more techy Hard Rock, I suppose. This one has some more cuts. Still has a decent bit of slider tech, but yeah, it's that classic fairy tech map. Only that it was in semifinals in Maple Cup as a no mod, and here it's in Hard Rock. So it's gonna be impossible. This map was also played last time, and it was actually one of the breakpoints that Ozubar and oomfies got. Not by much, the score difference, but roughly 50k. But they did win it over God derankers. So maybe it was just a very big underperformance from their side from yesterday. Really think they can do much better this time, which is probably why they first picked it. Who knows? We'll see, I suppose. So far, neither team actually has their rosters, but where to go from last time, it should be Nightly Wind and Rizoa and the LOL duo. Not sure why they're definitely taking their time here. Oh, there we go, everyone's joining. Yep, seems like it's gonna be the same as last time. Rizoa and Nightly Wind on the side of wahre, oomfies, and lololol 234 and 235 for God I Hate Derankers. Yeah, yokes. Same bands, and the first pick was also the same. Just the second pick now, different from last time at least. We'll see if they still manage to get a breakpoint just like last time. Oh, we see 2 early breaks already and lots of back drops here already from wahre oomfies. So not the start they were looking for, perhaps. Kurumi also with an early break, so it's actually only David still with an FC here. As the client decides it's just gonna take a break. Let's go with another break here. So does Kurumi, so this kind of advantageous for the side of God I Hate Derankers, simply because Kurumi has ever so slightly, well, not ever so slightly actually, Rizoa is pretty low act. Kurumi is down, it's still at the 90s. And there goes Nightly Wind as well, so it's actually only David, and it's already a huge advantage. As I say that, though, both players on God I Hate Derankers break, so not going to be capitalizing off of those breaks on wahre oomfies. Score difference at roughly 50k, but it's going to be tough, just because the act just isn't there either for wahre oomfies. David with another break. Rizoa also broke just now. We're into the last third of the map, and Nightly Wind breaks on the slower part. Definitely suboptimal here, you could say. And David's still kind of going. Kurumi's also built up a pretty good supporting combo. Almost at 400 now. The act doesn't matter that much. And yeah, with Rizoa breaking again, there's no way they're gonna take this back. Doesn't matter if Kurumi breaks. Doesn't matter if David breaks. It's 150k score difference. There's no way they can make it back. It looks like this time around it will not be a breakpoint. Although score on the side of God I Hate Derankers was actually just ever so slightly higher than last time. They performed definitely better, but not by that much. It was mostly also wahre oomfies getting roughly 100k less than last time. Nonetheless, effective first pick here from the side of God I Hate Derankers, and immediately replied by a no mod 1 pick, which in this case is the stream map, where the hardest part is the jump and the aim. So, you know, what you'd expect from a no mod 2, and it's gonna I mean, Nightly Wind and Amastatic coming in for the side of oomfies. Meanwhile, unsure what the situation is with Arco's parents holding me hostage, but I would definitely expect Excurito joining here. Yeah, there's Kirito, left-hand player, joins in for the left-hand map. Maybe he won't miss on the right-hand part. Who knows? I mean, obviously it should be Arco joining. If he's not around, I think Kurumi might just take the L here. But on the other side, it should definitely be Amastatic and Nightly Wind. They're the two mechanics maps enjoyers. There he is. Amastatic joining the lobby, and well, yeah, I mean, oh, there goes Kurumi. Could it be Mr. Arco joining? Has he escaped his parents? One can only hope. And there he is. Maybe did not make it in time for the TT4, but will make it in time for the Nomad 1. So same rosters as yesterday. It would be very impressive if Nightly Wind actually were to repeat yesterday's performance with 800s, 150 and 0 misses, whereas everyone else had 32 misses or more. We'll see. Maybe he breaks. Maybe he doesn't break. Maybe he sees instead of just slider breaking. That would be even more impressive.
Arco.
Arco decided he's not going to play the map. I'm not sure. I assume we're gonna get an abort, but interesting situation, to say the least. And there we go. It seems like it's gonna get aborted. But
Yeah,
where's
where'd
Arco?
Arco go again? You don't imagine this scared.
Escaped imprisonment from his parents, only to be abducted back. Okay, so it was actually just Raul seeing the stream, probably. Because Arco did just not say anything and he was not playing.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there. Must be a little bit annoying to be playing on Monday, 30 minutes into the match, and now you play 2 maps, but I suppose sometimes it's just how it is. As a wise man would say, it is what it is. But yeah, I think unless Arco appears immediately right now at once, I would be putting my money on Kurumi entering the lobby and enjoying extreme stamina map. I'm sure he's gonna absolutely be delighted about that. He got ganked again, it seems. But it seems like Arco is back, so hopefully we're gonna go proceeding with that. An interesting development to this match so far, to say the least.
Yeah, that's for sure.
A couple interruptions, couple delays, couple parents ganking. You know, most average Osu match, it seems. Oh my god, he is actually playing the map this
He's
time.
actually playing. All right, we're good.
Oh, Nightly Win X Kirito already broke. So we're not gonna see a repeat of the Nightly Win score from yesterday, which is a little bit of a shame. But maybe he'll just outdo himself and combo the rest of the map, which would be pretty crazy. Arco is a little bit of a finger lock there, dropping a lot of hundreds on the middle of the stream. Still holding the F. Never mind, no one's holding the FC anymore because 3 people decide they're gonna break on that pattern. So it's actually now Kirito with the highest score. Arco breaks again, Amacetic breaks again on those flow aim changes. So it's actually advantage for the side of God. I hate derankers right now, as long as Kirito's holding that combo. Oh, it does break right off. Everyone breaks on that pattern because this is an A map, this is not a stream map. But combos reset, it's all gonna come down to any load locks, any act drops, any chain misses. And there are 2 chain misses. Amacetic and Arco deciding they're gonna miss the entire pattern. Kirito still holding, Nightly still holding. The score difference is minimal. Any of these big note locks could swing it one way or the other, and here goes Arco again. Amacetic still building at his combos, so this score should swing the other way, especially with Arco and Kirito both breaking. Arco is gone, he's note locking the entire pattern. Kirito also just missed, and all of a sudden, that score difference is over 200k. Amacetic breaks, but it doesn't matter. Edwin chain misses the entire ending, so does Amacetic, but the score difference is already so big, and Arco definitely not having a good time. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure everyone played worse than yesterday. Actually, never mind. I'm talking bullshit because Kirito did slightly better, Amacetic did slightly better, but Arco and Nightly did a lot worse. Still, same results as yesterday. Somewhat of a comfortable win here from the side of wahre oomfies. Yeah, and this time we have everyone participating in the funny contest of having more misses than hundreds. Yesterday, Nightly managed to not fulfill that, but today he's also part of that with 1800s and 29 misses. It's truly the greatest thing to see on a stream map. It feels awful when you play it, but as a spectator, it's just pure unfiltered content. Yeah, it's another successful own pick being converted here from wahre oomfies. Slightly switching up their picking order with picking this Nomad 1 now before other stuff, but still kind of sticking with their guns. However, after this is where it's gonna be interesting, and they go for Fremont 3. Yesterday, this decisively, for the type of map, decisively went into the favor of derankers, mostly being a hidden difference, because Hardrock is incredibly impossible on this map. Yesterday we saw the 2 Lolols playing this for the set of derankers. Meanwhile, yeah, we see Rizoa and first appearance for Mr. Sampo going to be on the hidden, looking to improve his score from yesterday as he got slightly outdone by David yesterday. Meanwhile, Karumi and Rizoa will be taking the hard rock and will be suffering through this map. In case you are unaware of what this map is, it is Johnson, alt cursor control impossible. It is really spaced, really jank, really hard. Who will get 1100 combo? I can tell you right now, that's gonna be no one. Yeah, expected mods as we get into this map. It starts off immediately, though not as crazy as it gets during the KIs, but still definitely challenging. And yeah, we see a lot of breaks already. In fact, it is actually only Kurumi, the hard rock holding. David broke, and both Rizzo and Sampo broke as well already on that intro. So good start here from Godai derankers. Has that initial combo. It might just be, giving him the edge towards the end, because I'm not expecting any big combos. In fact, there goes Sampo, there goes Rizzo, there goes Kurumi. So that's their FC gone, and so does David. So there's no combos whatsoever on the field. And yeah, I mean, this is Break City. In fact, I don't understand how Kurumi's holding anything right now, actually, on the hard rock of all things. Not the... Actually, decent act, honestly. I was gonna say not the best act, but it's actually quite good for hard rock. In fact, out-acting everyone in the lobby, actually. He's still going, like, Rizzo is breaking, Sam is breaking, David's, like, barely still holding a combo, though. But Kurumi's just kind of going. Unheard of for a hard rock to actually outscore a hidden here. But seems like Kurumi's just decided he's gonna play even better than yesterday. Scary prospect. And I mean, at this point, I think the map's over already. There's no combos and no act on the side of Ozumar and Oomfies, and Kurumi is, comboing with hard rock for this easy part. So, securing himself with that extra score. Does miss, but it's 160k score difference. I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Rizzo breaking again. Sampo is holding a combo, but breaks right there, and that should be it. No, 300k on hard rock. That's pretty good. David does recover towards the end, so making this even more decisive on paper. And seems like also for Oomfies never really had a chance on this one. Behind on act pretty much always. And Kurumi definitely improving his score from yesterday. Whereas David actually played a little bit worse, but it doesn't matter when both players and also Oomfies play worse as well. Yeah, another converted on pick. So same trend as yesterday. I think the third pick from Ozumar Oomfies was the first breakpoint yesterday, so we'll see if that repeats itself. Expecting an A map right now, or DT3 perhaps. Oh, there we go. There's DT3. The map everyone knows. It's gonna be Sakura no Uta. 10.5. Get your Amazon. 207 BPM. It is I mean, I think everyone should know this map. If you don't, 270 bursts with a lot of aim on 10.5. And silly ending, which I hope at least someone hits this time. Because last match, no one hit this. Actually, last match, should mention that Rizoa kind of went off, FC'd until halfway through the map, netting himself almost 600k. So we'll see if he can actually do that again. Although I am a little bit worried about Arco. He did all right yesterday. However, he has been getting ganked by his parents. So I'm not sure if it's his peak gameplay right now. No, so maybe I'll just pop off. And yeah, we see Kurumi and Arco in from the side of God I hate derankers, and just as yesterday, Rizzo and Amasetic. See how they perform this time around. Rizzo and Arco trading an early break here, so no FC until halfway through this time for Rizzoa. As the client decides it's gonna catch up. There we go. So far so good for everyone else. Kurumi and actually maybe I'm standing breaking at the very start. He's got 20 combo less than Kurumi, and and Rizzo with a break there. So definitely not gonna be reaching his score from the previous match. Arco's still holding though, and so is Kurumi. As I say that everyone breaks. Actually no, Arco did not break. So Kurumi and Rizzo do break there. Amasetic getting matched by Arco. As I say, the Arco breaks, so it's only Amasetic. It's not Amasetic actually. Apparently, I just need to mention their name. So they break. We can't have nice things here. Can't have anyone comboing. That would be just unfair. But yeah, Rizzo definitely underperforming a little bit compared to his previous showing. At least for now. Maybe he's gonna pop off on the second part of the map. I refuse to stop commentating. This is just too entertaining. Arco breaking once again, so it will start going ever so slightly over to the side of wahre oomfies now that Amasetic and Rizzo are building their combos again. Arco's still breaking, and it's really only Kurumi who is actually on hidden DT now compared to last time, so a little bit of a calculation might be needed after this one if it gets really close. Score difference is roughly 70k. It's kind of staying there especially because Amasetic actually breaks and Rizzo's act is not the best. We're gonna need to see some chain misses, I think, here from Godai derankers for this to go to the side of wahre oomfies. Amasetic breaking again. It's really not looking too good for them. As we get into the ending, who gets to call themselves HV? Rizzo breaks there, and that might just be it. Oh, Arco hits. There's everything besides the very last note, and Kurumi kind of just popped, actually. 650k. What the hell?
Hidden was the strat.
Hidden really was the strat. You see 2-3 misses from the side of Godai deranker. They kind of most definitely improved their score from yesterday. Considering yesterday it was 350k and 420k. This time around it's 650k and 400k. Slightly boosted by the hidden, but still really, really impressive. Score 3 missing this map. And that's the first breakpoint of the match. So, you know, opportunity here for God I Hate derankers to actually give themselves a nice little score cushion. I'm gonna hold back on mentioning the D word. I want to see Kurumi kind of go off on another pick, and then I will start referring to him that way. I think, you know, maybe just a pop-up performance. You know, can't expect to 700k almost every map, but he does it again. Oh, and Nomad 6 being picked once again. Also picked last match. It's gonna be Winber's code name. This map is hard. This map kind of goes in terms of song as well, but it's really hard. Yeah, it's a Winber tech map. It's really the slow parts are the only combo you're gonna get, because everything in between in the KIs is just ridiculously hard. There's lots of aim control, lots of wiggle, some really long sliders, and generally just kind of silly. 2000 combos all. I mean, yesterday's scores were all really good already for the map. We saw lots of 390k scores. Only Sampo kind of dropping off and getting 260k, which is still very respectable for a map of this caliber, but you know, just not enough in comparison to the other players in the lobby. Maybe he'll redeem himself. We see Nightly joining back in again. I would be expecting David and Kurumi once again on the side of God I Hate derankers. And we'll see if Sampo is going to be joining back in as well for wahre oomfies, or if someone else will take his place this time around. And yeah, we do see Sampo joining in again. So same roster as yesterday. We'll see if we see the same score as yesterday as well. Song definitely quite good. Yeah, we do load into the map. As Nightly Wind decides he's not going to load into the map, so might need a panic there.
One day.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, the intro is the only combo we're gonna get. There's also a slower part towards the middle-ish. Everything else is praying that you have just a pop-up performance and manage to hit multiple hundred combos. As everyone gets the intro, and now expecting the very first breaks, and there goes Nightly Wind already. So that's one full combo down. David and Kurumi still holding. And there goes Atarax again. So both full combos already down here from the side of both of our oomfies. No, Kurumi and David still holding. Okay, that's already impressive, and it's already gonna mean a 100k score advantage here for the side of God I Hate derankers. How are they both holding? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them were holding. But there we go. Both Kurumi and David go. David looked like Banjo, but it might have been also real. Stream did lag a little bit, but they do drop their full combos. Still, just from holding all of that, they have a 100k score advantage, which is gonna be so incredibly hard for also wahre oomfies to claw back from, especially because this map is just hard. Where are you gonna hold that combo that the opponents are not gonna hold? And yeah, everyone resetting towards this middle section, which is the only other free part of the map, and 110-ish K for also wahre oomfies to claw back. Unless they just kind of go off on the second half and don't miss, I just don't see it happening, I'm gonna be honest. Considering they're up against two tech Goliaths of the 4-digit scene, who are, I think, not even 4-digit anymore, but you know, let's not mention. Let's put that on the side for now. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. I would be very pleased to be proven wrong, but yeah, Sampo breaks at the very start of the second KI, and this last nightly wind literally FCs the rest. Yeah, honestly, David does break, so it's not all lost just yet. But yeah, Kurumi is still holding with really good AK as well. Did I mention Kurumi is almost holding 98 on this? Because I think I just did now, and it's kind of crazy to think about. Limit is still holding, so he's kind of, you know, still holding hope up high. He does break now, as I mentioned, that David breaks as well, but I'm gonna need people to look at Kurumi's screen right now. He's got 450k and he's got 900 combo. What is this man doing? Okay, he does finally break, but he's actually about to get almost 500k on codename. That's it. I'm saying the D word. Yeah, I mean, that initial difference of 120k kind of stayed, but it's just kind of insane that Kurumi gets a 3 miss with 97.6 on this. I have no words. He's just a deranker. What can I say? Man just kind of went off. But yeah, that's another converted point here from God I Hate Derankers. So now they have that 2-point cushion and will be forcing at some point those of wahre oomfies to having to take a break point here if they want to, you know, keep it competitive. Yeah, now that's gonna be interesting because some of the picks that are left here that I would favor also wahre oomfies on were not incredibly convincing yesterday, as in they still won, at least one of them, but it was really close. Namely Edamame. They did also pick Ultimate Fate, and that did not go according to plan because Man of the Moment Kurumi did also pop off on that yesterday, getting 600k almost, I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind, 430k. It felt like 600k though, I swear. Nonetheless, it's also wahre oomfies' turn to pick, and we'll see what they're gonna go for here. Will they switch things up, or will they go for something that was also picked yesterday? Heart of 5, so that's a switch up. Yep, that's the LMT map, the CS 7.8. We have not seen that, I think, at all actually, in neither of the 2 previous matches on this pool. For good reason, this map's also impossible. It's CS 7.8, lots of sharp angles, lots of angled bursts. There's that are spaced, and there are CS 7.8. So, yeah, it's gonna be challenging. Lots of top players I remember on Crusades or also in Nick's Winter Cup, getting very low scores on this on Hard Rock for a good reason. So see how these players will fare on that. And I'm not sure why Sampo is in the lobby, because I would be definitely expecting Nightwing to join in for this one. Rizoa obviously in because he is the precision don of this team, but Ataraxia not known for his precision, to put it mildly. Whereas I would definitely be expecting Kurumi and someone else. As I say that Kurumi in the media leaves, so maybe I'm just trolling. Oh, never mind, they just switched slots. And it will be actually Ataraxia staying in. So that's a little bit interesting, but maybe he's practiced the map. It's definitely not his main skill set, precision, but I wouldn't count him out of it. Just generally all around a good player, and do you see him taking Hidden Hard Rock? We'll see how that goes, I suppose. It's time to lean in to see those circles. See already two very early breaks here from Ataraxia and Rizoa, followed up by Kurumi already. And yeah, we see lots of those linear overlapping spaced patterns kind of go on each other, because this was also meant to be, this is originally a free mod pick in Crusade, so obviously also had to have some patterns to mess up with your reading, and it seems like no one's having a great time on this one. We see breaks left and right. Finally, both teams kind of stabilizing in this lower part. As I say that, Rizoa and David break. And so does Sampo, so it's actually only Kurumi with any combo whatsoever. And yeah, it's both teams struggling a lot on this map. Like, each time someone's holding a combo, they just immediately break. I mean, can't blame them. CS 7.8 on these types of patterns is just so brutal in the tournament setting as well. As I say that though, Mr. Rizoa kind of building up a combo actually. Not the best act, but if no one can hold a combo, and he can. And as I say that, he breaks just at the end of that Ki. So does Sampo though, so not looking super good for Osawara Oomfies as Rizoa drops the XD halfway through the map. David breaks as the map starts again. So replying with a break of his own. But the score is super close, slightly a little bit more favored on the side of God I Hate derankers due to that hidden score multiplier from Ataraxia, but still very recoverable, especially with Kurumi breaking that big combo and David following up right afterwards. But however, both Sampo and Rizoa will be breaking, and that score gap still at 30k. And I mean, it's doable, but if they keep breaking, it's just gonna stay at that, especially now. 2 big breaks from Rizzo and Sampo. I mean, the thing is, no one's really holding any combo whatsoever, and if no one can hold a combo, then Ak reigns supreme, and this Ak is most definitely on the side here of gotta hate derankers with 93 and 92 compared to 90%? Oh no, Rizzo's on 91. Still, decent Ak advantage here for the gotta hate derankers, and unless they chain miss and also oomfies hold for the rest of the map here, it's just not gonna matter. Oh, okay, Rizzo just doesn't spin. Interesting technique there. I'm not sure what that was. But it looks like it won't matter too much because That's Correlate is firmly on the side of gotta hate derankers, and they will be taking their second breakpoint of the match here even. It's generally looking a little bit more comfortable, especially in terms of back. Obviously no one really holding any sizable combo whatsoever. I mean, Kurumi the highest at 253, but it's really not that much bigger than Rizzo has 209. Still, better act on their side, so they do take the pick. And really giving themselves a very sizable advantage here, especially going into their own pick here with the opportunity to make it 6-2 and put themselves at 2 points of winning, the match and the whole tournament. We see DT2 pick. Also picked last time and also won by gotta hate derankers after a pretty good performance from David, kind of gapping everyone else on the map. I do remember it looked very, very tight, very, very close, and then David kind of just comboed the entire ending, putting it safely in the favor of gotta hate derankers. Now we'll see if also wahre oomfies can get a breakpoint here, because it looked doable yesterday until David kind of went off. So it's not all lost, and it's gonna be a pathetic journey in once again for the side of wahre oomfies. Meanwhile, this time we see Kirito joining in instead of Kurumi. That's a little bit unexpected perhaps, but perhaps Kirito was just busy yesterday with a tournament and today doesn't have one because it's Monday. I expect 0 FCs. I am not sure how bold this claim is, but I will be sticking with it.
I can see it.
Surely no one's gonna see this in match. Maybe in solo after like 10 retries, but it would be kind of obscene to see this being FC'd in match. Oh, I'm a static no fail. It's doomed. Kirito and Sampo trading their first breaks. I'm static following right up, so once again it is only David here. The only FC left so far. Oh, it does break on that double section though, so there's the FC gone. Everyone breaks on the wiggles. In fact, lots of chain misses here kind of push it a little bit back over to the side of wahre oomfies, so the score difference actually only 20k in favor of gotta hate derankers. Purely based off of that initial combo by David. Static and Kirito here trade breaks. So it's Sampo against David Q here, and David breaks, chain misses that entire square. Sampo still holding. Static does break, and Kirito is building up the supporting combo, so they're not in the woods, especially not with that double break there. And Sampo is still holding. Halfway through the map, 300 combo, hits that overlapping pattern there, and will push it back towards Ozobara Oomfies, while still holding the huge combo through the slower part. Client is kind of stuttering a little bit. Anesthetic does break, so it's only sample, but it doesn't matter. He's still holding 400 combo. Oh, he does break at the very start of that PI. And the combos are there for God I Hate derankers. They can pull it back. In fact, they will pull it back. David breaks, but Kirito still has a little bit of a combo, and they did pull it back already, so it's up to Ozobara Oomfies to kind of pop off here, but they won't. Both Amasatic and Sampo will be breaking, and they will not be taking this point. The combined effort of Lolo and Kirito will secure them the point. Ataraxia with a sizable improvement from last time, but unfortunately just not enough for the team score of God I Hate derankers. And now it's looking scary for Ozobara Oomfies. They're in an even worse position than yesterday. It's 6 down to their own pick. If they blunder this one, they give at least 5 match points over to the side of God I Hate derankers, and that's not what you want. Looking rough for sure. To see what Ozobara Oomfies go for here. Will they go for a curveball pick, or will they go with something that that is tried and tested from last time? Although even going with something from last time, not sure how confident they are in that, because they picked DT3 and Kurumi kind of went off. Edamame was literally 754 points difference, and they do go for DT6 here. Oh, definitely with the curveball here, going for the alt 10.3. Very fast alt, in fact, 488 BPM. We'll see if this this little gamble will pay off for the side of Ozobara Oomfies. Probably, in my opinion, the slightly better choice than going with something like Edamame, especially considering Rizoa, who was their main carry, is seemingly not performing up to his own standards this match, whereas Kurumi is kind of popping. So definitely going for another skill set here, probably the wiser choice. We see Rizoa joining in, we see Nightly Wind joining in again. And it seems like it's gonna be Kurumi and Arco here for the side of God I Hate derankers. This map is 8 stars. It's kind of hard. Can't believe Kurumi plays Genshin. I am overwhelmed by disappointment. Immeasurable disappointment, and my day is also ruined. I'm also going to be disappointed if Nightly Wind doesn't decide he's going to be the best player in the lobby and just out-act everyone. Because that's been the trend every time he is in for a map. So, I've got high hopes. It seems that slowly but surely everyone's gonna load in. Nightly Wind perhaps deciding he doesn't want to play the map. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the intro of this map is really tame. It goes on for roughly like 1/4 of the map almost. But after that, it just kind of picks up and is impossible bullshit. And the map starts. These really long old patterns and Arco with the first break here, so giving over that early advantage to the side of both of our oomfies. As I say that though, Nightly Wind breaks and so does Rezoa, and it's not Kurumi actually because he also breaks. So that initial combo advantage actually playing to the favors of Ozavara oomfies here with a roughly 60k score advantage. Arco and Rezoa trade breaks here. Oh, Nightly Wind note locks this entire pattern. I was gonna mention his AC is quite good and he goes from 97 down to 94, and all of a sudden the advantage is on the side of Gotta Hate derankers here. It's not all set in stone though. A slightly higher combo on the side of Ozavara oomfies now after that Arco breaks. There is no combo advantage anymore. Jesus, it's so close actually. It's 20k. This ending's gonna decide it all, and Nightly Wind and Rezoa both break. Rezoa also chain misses, I think it might be it. That just swings it over immediately to the side of Gotta Hate derankers. It doesn't matter if they chain miss the ending as well on the side of Kurumi, because those AC drops really hurt Ozavara oomfies. They end with 91 and 90 on the dot. Meanwhile, Gotta Hate derankers with 94, 95. That initial combo really did not matter when you have a combined 5% attack advantage on each player compared to their respective counterpart. And the worst case scenario has happened here for Ozavara oomfies. They have to win 5 maps in a row. Gotta derankers have 5 match points to win this whole tournament and their own pick to start it off with. It's looking bleak. There are, I would say, a handful of picks that I would see them picking, and No Mode 5 is one of them. I was gonna go with No Mode 2 or No Mode 5, perhaps a Free Mode 2, but they do decide to go with the Impossible ult map, which starts off, you know, it lures you into that false sense of security of looking doable, and then goes into straight up impossible with snap patterns into flow patterns into more alt snap patterns, and it is Note Lock City being OD8 as well. Last time we saw some pretty low scores on this one. Pretty sure, yeah, no one over, only David with 253k going over 250k. Other scores were 244k, 222k, and 137k. So definitely not the highest scores, but on a map like this, it's not too surprising. Really hard to get any combo whatsoever and not to note lock. This time we're gonna see a swap in rosters, however, with Anesthetic playing in this one instead of Rezoa. Meanwhile, David and Kurumi still in for this one. As taking our time to start this map, it seems. Couple have funs have already been said, but maybe they're just vibing to this absolute slapper.
Hello?
Hey,
Shiv, how's it going?
It's going well. I'm gonna be real, guys. So I had a work meeting today, and I was gonna orientate my time so after the work meeting I could cast, but I thought the cast was at like, I thought it was at 18 UTC and not 17.
Oh, no.
it's okay. You've joined the right in time for one of the many bullshit maps, and perhaps the last map of the match.
Yeah. Oh god. But yeah, this map is I'm excited. Isn't this the really impossible Yokes Fight out map?
It's I think it's a Dallas one actually.
Oh, Dallas. I see.
Yeah. The Shiroha my mommy diff.
Oh god.
You see already everyone breaking except David, who breaks just now as well. So there goes on any combo whatsoever on either side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the map does not look very friendly. Oh,
It is not only impossible to aim, but it's also ODA. So once you miss, it's doomed. There goes Kurumi though, so it's a little bit more of an advantage for those who are oomfies, and they really need it, being 7-2 down. As I say that though, both Sampan after Axia and Amastatic break, sorry. So there goes any combo on their side.
Pretty much a full trade. David gonna be holding the next biggest combo. Also, I believe highest act between him and Ataraxia. Somehow holding, is that 98?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I know I've been told David has an 800 combo on this, so I'm not too surprised to see him kind of go off here.
Okay, he might be the best.
He hits that pattern. Oh my goodness. David is going off right now.
Yeah, David is going off, but so is everyone else. Everyone managing to now build up the 300 combo.
Oh, there goes David, and it's only Sampo. Never mind, it's not Sampo. Everyone is just note locking to death on the lower side of the screen.
Yeah, this is one of those types of maps where like you have like technically it's possible to hit patterns, but you just have to hit so many of them.
Yeah.
Like, there are just so many patterns.
There's so many patterns that eventually you're just gonna miss and note lock and die.
Yeah, but David did a lot of work with that combo, and Ataraxia is doing a lot of work with that accuracy right now. 98.7 is really strong.
Yeah, but they need a little bit more. The score gap is... It's very close, but it's still in favor of gotta hate derankers here. Although everyone missing.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna kind of reset that.
Oh, actually... Yeah, there's no combo on any side. Ataraxia is doing a really good job of minimizing his misses though. Still holding 97. Now David's sitting at 94. And this accurate is really big. Unfortunately, no combo on Amastatic, no accuracy as well. It's really hurting this score.
Yeah, there goes Kurumi though, so it's not all doomed. It's gonna come down to this ending actually. Both Amastatic and Samurai breaking. Amastatic's also chain missing, so... Oh yeah, no, there goes Ataraxia. I think that might be it.
Oh, Ataraxia with the full. Oh,
it's so doomed.
But
yeah, this is GG. It grew into a 100k score gap. And it will be God, I hate derankers forcing the bracket reset yesterday and winning the bracket reset itself 8-2, much more convincing than yesterday, and taking the whole tournament. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to Kurumi, David, Arco, and Kirito, I believe, are the 4 winners of this tournament.
That is correct.
Yeah, got to cast one single map, but it was pretty interesting.
It was one of the funnier maps, I have to admit.
Yeah, I hope this tournament gets badged in the end, because I think it was really cool.
Yeah, there were a couple maps and certain map pools that perhaps were questionable.
I think every pool besides quarterfinals pool was reasonable. So
yeah, I definitely agree. Quarterfinals was
yeah, the one with the big black DT and Family Guy map might be too much for a badge, but the rest of the pools were actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Hopefully it still gets badged. Who knows? It's not up to us to decide, but I mean, after certain performances well from Kurumi, I would like to see a badge on him because he kind of deserves it.
I think from what I could tell, yeah, Kurumi really showed off in this tournament and had an insane performance. Pretty much single-handedly carrying multiple maps in grand finals.
Yeah. Specifically in grand finals, he just kind of went off and was unmatched by any other player.
Yeah. Shout out to Nightly Wind though, because I think he also played really well.
Oh yeah, so. Nightly Wind had some obscene acts on certain maps and just kind of won certain maps on his own.
Yeah. Anyone that played in the grand finals should never play a 4-digit tournament again. There you go.
Yep. I hard agree on that one. And yeah, seems like we'll be playing DT1 because apparently, it did just get banned twice against also by oomfies, and they probably have like the best duo in the tournament for this type of map.
What is DT1?
It is 240 BPM just streams, and like it is. If you imagine a left-hand map on 240, this is your left-hand map on 240.
Okay, I can see why they're saying the anesthetic map then.
Yep.
He can definitely play this.
The thing is, like, Nightly Wind is just as good on these types of maps, so it was never not gonna be banned against them.
That's true.
They all want to kill their left hand. All right, let's see how this one plays out. I would like to see some epic FCs on this one. Although it's gonna be very hard. This is so incredibly straining. It goes on for 5 minutes without DT. Oh, Sampo with the easy DT.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna go very well.
Now, here we have Exhibit A as to why this was permabanned against Anesthetic and Nightly Wind. They're both not gonna see, however.
Yeah, everyone managing to drop their combo, but that accuracy on Nightly Wind is quite good.
Yeah. Just that, like, if this was like constant streams, this would be a little bit easier. But it's got like sliders and even note stuff and burst after sliders that are just so very hard to hit on 240.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just realized you got to cast a second map as well. Yeah, it's definitely been an impressive run from the side of God I hate derankers. I think they were knocked out knocked down to lower bracket actually by wahre oomfies as well.
Oh,
So a little bit of a revenge there, I suppose.
yeah. And I guess that like final skill cap was just enough to make them win the tournament, and pretty consistently at that,
Yeah.
taking 3 matches.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I looked it up just now, and yeah, wahre oomfies run 8-3 against derankers in the finals pool, whereas it was a bit closer yesterday with 8-5 from derankers, and today very, very convincing with an 8-2 win here. Definitely redeeming themselves, I suppose.
Absolutely.
This stream's kind of long.
Oh, I'm aesthetic actually now, yeah, at 92. He's brought up his act now. And yeah, about to hit 300k maybe.
Yeah, I think
never
aesthetic just hit like that entire stream actually. Kurumi was just double tapping. I think he just gave up the moment it started, but aesthetic hit that entire first one. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely going. 91 seems to have run out of stamina finally, now sitting at 86.
Yeah.
And aesthetic gonna end up with 290k. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
That
Definitely.
is quite good. But yeah, congratulations to, I guess, Osu Waha. How do you even say that?
Wahre.
Wahre. What does that mean?
It means true in German.
Oh.
So it's also true.
I see, I see. Okay. That might be the worst tournament name of all time. But okay.
Oh, okay.
I would not disagree. But yeah, congratulations to derankers. Commiserations for wahre oomfies. Still put up a very, very good fight. And
Absolutely.
we'll be taking the second place here.
Yeah, we'll see if next time if Revo decides to host anything else, we'll see if he decides to do something as interesting as this, because I think this is a cool tournament concept.
Yeah, I enjoy this as well. Getting owned and skill capped in the semis, but it was still pretty fun.
Alright, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Alright.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for bearing with me solo casting for all of that, and hopefully see you all around.